What's up YouTube, it's your boy Stans here, and welcome back to another Pixelmon Generations update video. And today guys, we are going to be going over Generations 1.2. It's a little bit of a smaller update, but it focuses on Generation 5. One of the big generations that the original Pixelmon mod kinda waited on for a while. But it added in quite a bit of Pokemon, and basically what we're going to do today is going to take a look at those Pokemon. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So the first ones we're going to take on are going to be the Darmanitan Line. So it's like a little bit of a fire monkey. And what's cool is Darmanitan actually has a second form. I'm not entirely too sure if it's in the Pixelmon Generations mod pack, but I know that the second form exists. It's a psychic type as well. So what's cool about it though is, you know, you're not really playing black and white. You don't really get many fire Pokemon to use. You get the monkeys. Literally, with Darmanitan, it's nothing but more monkeys, to be honest with you. But it is probably the better choice to use if you're looking for a fire type in Generation 5. Then we have Minccino, which is, I believe, the little one, and then Cinccino, which is the big one. I'm not going to compare this to the Pikachu line, because it's not. I'm not going to compare this to the Ferret line and, you know, the Eradicate line. It's not like that either. But there's not really much else to say. They are normal type Pokemon. I don't know if Generation 7 gives them the Fairy type. I would assume it would. Probably doesn't, to be honest with you. But it's Generation 5 Pokemon though here. Not much to say on those. I promise you that. There's not much to say on those. Then we have Ducklett, which is the little one, and then Swanna, which is the big one. So this is like Skyla's signature Pokemon, to be honest with you. If you don't know who Skyla is, it is the flying gym leader in Generation 5. I think it's a pretty cool Pokemon. I like the design of it. I know we have duck Pokemon like Psyduck and Golduck, but adding the Goose Duck, the Swanna Duck, you know, Swanna, they added Swanna into the game. I think it's pretty good. This next one gets a lot of criticism from everybody. They're like, yo, Pokemon's really running out of ideas. It's literally a trash bag. So this right here, the little one, is Trubbish. Trubbish is, of course, the little form of the bigger one. And, of course, the bigger one is Garbodor. And I come from a TCG background, and I know Garbodor is actually pretty good. I don't think the design is a little sloppy or anything like that. I think it's actually pretty cool. So I guess it just depends on the player preference, but I think Garbodor is pretty cool. Then we're going to go into, this is actually a Generation 7 Pokemon that they added. Komala. It is, you know, as you guys can see, it's a koala Pokemon. It spawns in the jungle, and I believe it spawns in on like the leaves and stuff like that. I mean, well, everything kind of spawns in like that, but I think that's pretty cool as well. Then we have, you know, you see the Poliwhirl on the left side. This is kind of the same thing, but for Generation 5. Seismitoad. We have the Toad Pokemon. So it starts off as Timpool, which is like Poliwag, Palpitoad, which is like Poliwhirl, and then Seismitoad is like Poliwrath. I think it's a I think it's a pretty good Pokemon. Again, coming from a TCG background, I know Seismitoad is actually a very good Pokemon. But if you come from the TCG background and you're not a fan of Seismitoad, that's, you know, there's reasons for that. I won't go into a TCG topic, it's just all over the place. Next we have the Watchog Line. Watchog would probably be compared to like Raticate and stuff like that. So like it'd be Raticate, Ferrets, Linoon, stuff like that from all the different generations. But I thought it was pretty cool. A little, what is it? I forgot what they're based off of. You know, remind me in the comments, guys. Remind me in the comments. But I forgot what they're based off of. But there's that. Then we have the bird Pokemon of Generation 5. These are literally pigeons, which is well, the Unfezant, which is the fully evolved one, is actually pretty cool. So I like that they added it into the game. But a lot of people are gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, what bird are they gonna give us this time? And you know, at the point when Generation 5 came out, people were just like, oh, what an original thought are they gonna give us now? So sadly, Unfezant, the Unfezant line kind of doesn't get no love. I think it's pretty cool though. We do have Pidove, which is the little one, Tranquil, which is the middle one, and Unfezant being the big one. I believe Unfezant has a second form depending on the gender, if I'm not mistaken. But as of right now, in this update, we only get that one form of Unfezant. But yeah, guys, that's our Generation 5, technically 7 update. And then we have the big guy. We have the big guy, guys. Let's go take a look at him. This right here, guys, is Generation 7 Sun and Moon Legendary Pokemon Necrozma. If you guys do not know what this is, a little bit of a spoilers. If you're not a fan of spoilers, you guys can go ahead and leave right now. But at the end of Sun and Moon, the original game that came out last year, after you catch all the Ultra Beasts, I guess Necrozma will show up in front of you, like if you're worthy and you can battle it there. Then, and of course in Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun, he's made out to be the villain, which he probably is, to be honest with you, but like, I haven't really played the game itself, and just going off of what the trailers give us, but it is a legendary psychic type Pokemon, so all I can hope for is, now that they've made Necrozma, they can give us some Solgaleo, Lunala, and some more Generation 7 Pokemon, but, I don't know what the development team for the mod, what they're working on next, but we can only be thankful for what they're giving us now. So yeah, guys, this is it. This is our Generation 5, technically kind of 7 update for Pixelmon Generations. I think it's a pretty good update, giving us more Pokemon to work with and catch and stuff like that. But guys, that is going to end the video right here, guys. Go ahead and click that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Expel if you're watching. I know I was supposed to do a ranch block. I'm not comfortable with it yet. I will, I promise. A little bit of a shout out to Expel, you know, he's my dude. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys later. Peace!